I do eat nuts and seeds, but I became a vegetarian at 17 because there was so much heart disease in my family,
Hmm.
and there's high cholesterol in my family, both sides of my family. So I have found that on a whole foods, whole plant food diet, um, I can usually keep my serum cholesterol around 160. And I have a sprinkling of nuts and seeds. But I find that if I let myself eat more nuts and seeds, and I'm not talking about a pound of nuts and seeds, but maybe, you know, 2 ounces instead of 1 ounce or something, my cholesterol goes up to 200. And I don't know if that matters because,
Right. What's your
maybe,
LDL cholesterol and what's your oxidized LDL?
well, I don't know the oxidized. The LDL cholesterol would be around 100. So not optimal levels. But my question to you is, does it really matter?
Nah,
If,
doesn't matter.
yeah,
Doesn't matter. You look at it because it matters in meat eaters and people who are overweight, but a person who's
right,
had so much, because it's the oxidized, it's the myeloperoxidase, the HSCRP, the
right.
oxidized LDL, all these things that are going to be perfect on you. Whether your cholesterol is a little higher, a little lower is not going to matter. Uh,
That's what I
yeah,
reassure myself.
yeah, it's not going to be an issue. You could do all. So in other words, you and I aren't going to have heart disease. You can just scan our necks or scan our hearts. You're not going to find
Right,
soft plaque in there. But in any
right.
case, let me address that issue, okay?
Yeah.
Because the studies don't corroborate that. They show that as a person eats more, from 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces to 2 ounces to 2.5 ounces, cholesterol goes down because nuts and seeds bind cholesterol, the sterols and stanols, especially oxidized LDL, and pull it out into the stool. So your experience is contrary to the data we have from many different studies. The reason for that, and let me explain why, is that body fat, when you have excess omega-6 fat stored as body fat, it lowers your omega-3, omega-6 ratio. So if you're eating nuts and seeds and you're going over that up to, over 1.5 ounces to 2 or 2.5 ounces, you want to make sure you're eating more omega-3 nuts and seeds and not more omega-6, especially if you're not lean. See, if you're lean, the extra omega-6 nuts I eat are burned off for energy. It can't raise my cholesterol because my body fat's only 11% body fat at age 70. And I'm burning those extra omega-6 fats for energy. I'm not storing it as fat. Fat you burn for energy can't do anything negative to you. So the extra omega-6 fats I eat can't hurt me if I'm keeping my body fat low. But if my body fat was high and I was overeating nuts and seeds because I'm overeating past my caloric window and I'm putting on body fat, then it could be a negative. You follow me? So
Yeah. Well, I think my body fat is low too, but there
I
is
know, so I'm
one.
saying that, but I'm finishing off to say
Yeah.
that then you could be eating an excess amount of omega-6 to omega-3 nuts and seeds.
Right.
You have to switch the ratio the other direction, and you get more benefit and more bang for the buck by eating more omega-3. So all
Yeah.
these things play a role: body fat, omega-6, omega-3 ratio, whether you're burning off the extra omega-6. It's just like when body fat makes you insulin resistance, and fat in the bloodstream makes you insulin resistant too. But nuts and seeds don't put hardly any fat in the bloodstream if you're eating an appropriate caloric level for when you're not overweight and you're burning
Yeah.
off those fats when you're eating a meal. And by the way, if you go lower than the Seventh-day Adventist studies show that people who ate 1.5 ounces or more nuts and seeds lived the longest, and people who ate under an ounce didn't live as long, and people who ate under a half an ounce didn't live as long because you absorb more of the phytochemicals, the antioxidants that prevent cancer and increase lifespan from the vegetables when you include some nuts and seeds with that meal. So
Well, then let's talk about the specific nuts. I know you approve of walnuts. What
I'm
about
saying that
cashews?
for you, Glenn, I'm saying eat about 1/2 ounce of nuts with each meal to maximize the absorption of those beneficial phytochemicals, giving you about 1.5 ounces a day. And yes, the cashews, the pistachio, the pecans, those are all high omega-6 nuts. And you shouldn't eat for you. If you wanted to go to 1.5 ounces a day, that would be good. But you shouldn't eat more than a half an ounce of the non-omega-3
So
nuts.
which nuts do you recommend?
Walnuts are the only nuts that are high in omega-3, but the seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, and hemp seeds are high in omega-3 too. And hemp
Right.
seeds is the highest in protein. So by adding more hemp seeds to your diet, you could get more omega-3 and more protein, enabling you personally to eat a little less calories and still get a little more and still maintain or maintain muscle mass, a little higher protein as we age. Don't forget, your need for protein increases slightly as you get older. And we want to maintain our muscle mass as much as we can. So for you, eating a little more bean in your diet and a little more hemp seeds in your diet and even walnut would help you achieve those parameters, making for a longer lifespan.